Good morning and welcome. Today we're here in Thorold with Mountain View Homes. And with more than 30 years of experience and over 4,000 homes built from Fort Erie to Grimsby and everywhere in between, Mountain View Homes has held the leadership role in new home construction in the Niagara region. With visions of a higher standard of living, Mountain View prides itself as a leader in design, innovation, and service in Ontario. It's today's home, just better. Stay tuned because on today's show I have a special co-host joining me in my favorite space, the kitchen. I'm Tracy Lynn and you're watching Listed Plus TV. .136 Parkside Drive in Waterdown. Gorgeous, modified, open concept, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom family home in Waterdown. Beautifully finished main level with large chef's dream kitchen with stunning granite counters, stainless steel appliances, gas stove, and a huge kitchen island. Rustic scraped wood flooring throughout, a cozy gas fireplace, and loads of space for a large family gathering. Upstairs, there are 3 generous bedrooms with ample closet space and updated bathrooms. The finished lower level is perfect for kids with a large recreational room, an extra bedroom, and 3-piece bathroom for overnight guests. Located on a large 50 by 100 feet treed lot with large deck and plenty of grass to play. Don't miss out on this listing. Call Diana Bradbury of Bradbury Estate Realty at 905-681-8617. Welcome back. Whether you're hosting a cocktail party or building anticipation for an impressive main course, these tempting appetizers we're going to show you throughout the show are perfect for your holiday get-together. And today, joining me is Steve Vartanian, and he's going to be here throughout the show helping out with making appetizers. Steve, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So we're outside of our norm when it comes to interviewing you. We're in the kitchen and we're going to be making some great appetizers.
Good, because I'm starving.
I'm glad you are because I have lots of stuff for you to try today.
Great.
Okay, so we're here in Thorold. We're here at the Mountain View Design Center. And this is so cool because I really have not seen a setup like this when it comes to a home builder. So
this one's, yeah, it's really unique. It was designed by some folks out in San Diego, California. Came in, this is an award-winning design house. Mm-hmm. It's won awards in Niagara, first place, as well as Hamilton, second in Las Vegas, my favorite place.
Yes.
So
it's a place I haven't been, but I will get there one day.
It's a fully functioning kitchen, so we're gonna have some fun.
We are, and as I said, Steve's in the kitchen with me, which is very different from your day-to-day lifestyle because we have busy lives and this time of the year people are coming in and out. And one of my favorite things to make is melon, prosciutto, and bocconcini skewers. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, it's very simple. As I said, we just take our skewer, add your melon, your meat, and then your cheese. Now, I bought the bigger ball. They come in various sizes. I know it doesn't look very, very dainty, but it does taste very good together.
Now, is there a strict rule to the process? Because I like to have the prosciutto first.
You can make this any way you want.
Sounds good.
Okay, so show us. You want to put meat first?
All men gotta have the meat first.
All men have to have the meat first. Good tip.
Then we go for the fruit. And then the cheese.
And then the cheese.
Voila.
So,
this is the male version to it.
Well, male or female, look at the cheese ended up in the same spot. Well, Steve, I look forward to making more appetizers with you throughout the show. Stay tuned because we have lots happening now. Let's get back to the listings. 24 Burns Place. Pristine, elevated ranch boasting desired port location in Caledonia's modern south side of Grand River. Close to schools and amenities, with a 15-minute commute to Hamilton and easy highway access. sits on a huge pie-shaped lot. It features a Tudor-style exterior, paver stone walkway, and new concrete driveway. Promoting unparalleled street presence, offers sophisticated main-level interior, which includes gorgeous kitchen cabinetry with contrasting island and granite countertops. It continues with an L-shaped living and dining room and includes a patio door walkout to the wood deck and fenced backyard. Spacious master features ensuite privilege to updated 4-piece bathroom and 2 additional bedrooms with ample closet space. It's a pleasure to view. For more information, call Peter Hogaterp of Remax Escarpment at 905-545-1188. When it comes to the success of your business, it all comes down to your relationships that you have in your community. Steve, tell us about your relationship with Mountain View Homes.
How it originated was pretty unique. We do a lot of work for Mars Homes. We talked about them in the past. We also do a lot of work for Lozani Homes. And both proprietors, Fred Lozani as well as Dan Gabriel, know the proprietors for Mountain View Homes. So Dan's friends with Mike Memmi on a regular basis. They're out together, and Fred socializes quite a bit with Mark Bassiano. So when Mountain View gave us a call to come in and meet with them, both the other builders, Dan as well as Fred, took credit for introducing us to, you can see where this is going, okay?
I can, yeah.
So they really are good friends, and they paved the path for us to come in here. And since then, our relationship with Mark and Mike have really grown.
Because you get really involved with your clients. I mean, this isn't just dropping off samples and hoping that someone's going to pick this.
We take a lot of things to heart when we're working with them, and whether it's making sure that they have the greatest products, it's important for the selling, but more important is to make sure their clientele is serviced. And I think through time, they found that out. Initially, they were giving us some carpet on some sites, and now we're doing all their hardwood exclusively because of that service, and they knew that we would, once we picked up from there, we would never drop the ball with them.
That's great. And we're here in the design studio, and I love that you've provided a great selection. Like, it's a good selection of products from hardwood to the carpeting. And when we come here, we can see it. We don't have to just go to your store. I mean, we have that option to go to your store at any time. But here in the design studio, how do you choose what's going to be displayed?
Yeah, what happens with the hardwood, they are working in succession with Vintage themselves. So Vintage is supplying us the product. We're going in and doing the installation. We have a Vintage rack at our store as well, so we're able to sell it. But the reps from Vintage are very good at keeping this place updated. And what happens once they're going to introduce a new product, they let us know, they'll call ahead to the decor center, and everybody's on the same page. And they got some really cool looking products.
And again, going back to your relationships in the community, it really plays a part in your success.
It does.
For Vartanian Rugs.
It does. And a lot of times when you talk about relationships, it could be whether we're participating in some sort of charity or whether our business is based on referrals. We've talked about that before. So once you establish a good relationship with a client, who knows what may come out of that.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
And if you would like to see the products and services that they offer, you can visit their website at vartanianrugs.com. 56 Burlington Street West in Hamilton. Amazing water view from the rear bedroom window. Loads of updates. Gas furnace. Roof completely stripped in 2011. Central air in 2006. 100 amp breaker and all newer wiring. IKEA kitchen. Frosted door to main floor laundry. Clawfoot tub. Dead end quiet street. Near waterfront Bay Marina. New GO train station and scenic trails to hike or bike. Front private drive, lots of amenities and things to do, ideal for professional with easy highway access for commuters. For more information, call Al Cosentino of Remax Escarpment at 905-570-9997.
Hi, and welcome back. We are on our second appetizer.
Yes, we are. We're going to go with a salami, cream cheese, and a hot pepper roll-up.
In other words, another meat and cheese combination.
I can't help it. It's one of my favorite things, but you know what? I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Not too many people know this. I have to have with everything, no matter if it's morning, lunch, appetizers, or dinner, I have to have chocolate. I love the combination.
Award winner.
Yeah, well, it's that combination of the saltiness and the sweetness, and it's like a joyful experience happening all at the same time.
It's an explosion in your mouth.
It is, it's an explosion.
All right.
That's a good way to put it. Okay, so while I break this up and add it to our tray, you can start off with the roll-up, and it's taking a piece of the salami and then getting some cream cheese, and it doesn't matter which cream cheese that you use, we're just using a plain one. And then you add the pepper and roll it up.
Easy enough.
It seems very simple. And that's what we like, because this time of the year, you know, you have your guests that are planned to come over, so this is a great thing that you can do the night before, but it's also something that you can do when you have like those unexpected guests that are always popping by this time of the year. And we can complement it with wine or a non-alcoholic beverage. So now we just roll this up.
Easy enough.
So roll it up, and then just use one of my festive toothpicks.
I was going to say, you can make this medium, hot, and mild, depending on how much pepper you want to use in there.
Another tip is, if you don't like peppers, you can slice up cucumber and put it in here.
Voila.
Very nice. See, look at a snowflake. How cute is that? So you can see that our tray of appetizers, it's coming along. So we just take the salami, add our peppers, and then roll it up. And you know what? I'm going to get a little festive since this guy is right there.
Perfect.
I'll add him to the top. And there you go.
God, I'm starving.
And again, we have the combination of the melon, the bocconcini, we have our cured salty meats, and
the dark chocolate.
The dark chocolate.
Beautiful.
So it's a good combination of food. Now stay tuned, because we have lots happening on today's show. If you would like to check out Mountain View, they have 3 places that you can go. They have Thundering Waters in Niagara Falls, Residents of Lookout in Font Hills, and coming soon in February 2016 in Niagara Falls is Fernwood, just to mention a few. Today we're talking about preventing any issues with your furnace over the winter season. Andrew, we're hitting the winter season. Obviously, we're going to be heating up our home, and we had that drastic minus whatever temperatures. What can we do over the winter? Because I know from personal experience, having to call you in the middle of winter on a cold day,
Yep.
I could have prevented that.
Yep. Biggest thing with it is maintenance. I can't stress it enough. You always want to do it before the season. It mitigates a lot of the problems, and it's proactive. So if something is sounding off, you can actually get it replaced before it leads to a big problem. Changing your filters, fresh set of batteries, making sure the vents are free and clear of debris, your gas meter is free and clear of debris. That's the biggest things you want to make sure that you've kind of done. You can set those up in advance and really, prepare yourself for the season, not waiting for something to happen or just taking everything for granted.
Okay, so key, clean out those furnace filters and get a maintenance check done on that furnace down there,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
I can't stress that enough.
Okay, now say we've already done the maintenance checks. What else can we do to prevent and have any precautions?
For the most part, you want to adjust obviously your thermostat, to an appropriate temperature. You don't want to leave it too lax where you've got it shutting down to a very, very low temperature while you're not away. If you are going away on vacation, you want to make sure someone's stopping by. But you do want to make sure that you're always kind of aware of your system and it's not kind of forgotten about. So not just kind of once a year when you're going down there, oh yeah, I should change that filter. You want to make sure you're doing it on a regular basis. Changing the filter is one of the easiest things to do and one of the biggest problems of
Okay,
repairs.
So I know we keep stressing change the filter. I know many of our viewers are going to go down and look at their filter
Hopefully,
right now.
yes.
And they're probably saying, okay, well, I didn't realize I needed to change it.
Correct.
So how often throughout the winter should we be changing that?
You still want to be looking at it realistically every 30 days if it's a very inexpensive filter. If it's a higher end filter, maybe every 60 days.
Okay. So that's one of our main issues when they're calling you up
Correct.
and they're saying my furnace isn't
Yes,
sounding
and the vents. So if we ever get a large drop of snow overnight, the
Okay.
first thing you want to do is check your thermostat, check the filter, and then check your vents. Okay, because they can get easily encompassed with snow. Shut the furnace right off.
Okay, so if there's a lot of snow around, you're saying the vents,
Yep.
clear it away?
Yep.
Oh, and shut off the furnace.
Correct.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, those are pretty much the key things you'd want to look at. Anything beyond that, that's when you give us a call.
Yes, so if you would like more information or get some more tips and ideas, you can check out their website at hamco.ca. Andrew, thank you for keeping us safe over the winter months.
You're welcome, Tracy.
167 Lougheed Drive, pristine, extensively updated, all brick, 2-story in prestigious East Mountain location. This 3+1 bedroom, 4-bathroom home will be sure to impress from the moment you enter. The desirable main floor is highlighted by a spacious kitchen with granite counters, backsplash stainless steel appliances, gorgeous hardwood flooring throughout, living room and dining room and family room. Vaulted ceilings, modern decor, and a welcoming foyer. Upper level offers a private master bedroom and walk-in closet, designer 3-piece ensuite, spa shower, and granite. 2 additional bedrooms with newer carpeting, and chic 4-piece bathroom with limestone tile and soaker tub. For the full details, call Chuck Hogaterp of Remax Escarpment at 905-545-1188. 80 Tisdale Street North in Hamilton. Very spacious 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom brick home close to transit and all amenities. Parking for 2 cars, separate dining room, main floor master bedroom with ensuite, which could also be used as a family room. Walk out to covered porch and fenced yard. Laundry hookup and kitchen, newer carpet and windows throughout. Great for an investment or large family. For more information, call Tricia Taffs of Remax Escarpment at 905-575-5478. I'm sitting with Jerry Gatto, and we're going to discuss the benefits for investors when it comes to buying through a corporation. Jerry, what are the benefits when it comes to an investor buying through a corporation?
Well, there's some legal benefits that I'll discuss in a moment, and there's some tax benefits in purchasing a property, which obviously an accountant is better suited to give that advice, but I give you a little bit of an overview. If you're able to purchase a property through a holding company, a numbered Ontario corporation, the liability factor when it comes to the property, when it comes to the mortgage, is limited strictly to that corporation.
Okay.
And that's, as an investor, that's the ideal scenario. You're able to purchase the property and make sure the bills get paid, but at the end of the day, if it does go sour, the corporation ultimately is responsible and not the shareholders.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't come back on us personally.
It doesn't come back on you
Okay.
personally. And there's tax benefits through a corporation because there's certain benefits in owning a privately controlled corporation in Ontario. However, in an ideal world, that's great. The reality of it is, generally an institution's not going to lend money to a numbered company that has just been incorporated.
Yeah.
So what we try to do to at least take advantage of the tax benefits of owning a corporation, many times in conjunction with an accountant, we will set up the corporation for the individual. They'll purchase the property, and then we'll do a trust agreement that says, I'm purchasing the property,
Okay.
but the beneficial owner of this property is my corporation. In law, you're entitled to own property in 2 methods. You're entitled to own it as the legal owner or the beneficial owner. Most individuals that own their own home are both the legal owner and the
Yeah.
beneficial owner. However, in law, that ownership can be split. I can be the legal owner and someone else can be the beneficial owner.
Okay, so that's where we had the 2 names on a property.
We have the 2 names on the
Okay.
property, and then we do a trust agreement that says Jerry Gatto is the legal owner, but 1, 2, 3, 4 Ontario Limited is the beneficial owner, and the trust agreement says that the numbered company has put the money in, and you have to transfer the property to the numbered company when it requires it. My understanding from accountants in Ontario is that that method of doing things, you don't get the legal benefit of the limited liability that we discussed earlier, but you do get the tax benefits.
Okay.
once you're able to accumulate sufficient properties, that one day you can take your portfolio of properties to an institution. With the trust agreement, you're able to transfer the properties back to the corporation without paying additional land transfer tax, which is a huge benefit.
So lots of benefits when it comes to investors purchasing through a corporation. And if anybody has any information, they can just contact you directly, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you would like more information or to contact Jerry, that's simple. All you have to do is go to his website at gattolaw.ca. Jerry, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Welcome to beautiful 335 Main Street in Waterdown on this quiet, dead-end street. Imagine sitting in your sunroom having your morning espresso while you overlook the in-ground pool in your huge private yard. The detached building is currently a Craftsman Dream set up as a woodworking and cabinet-making shop and is also heated with a modern natural gas workshop heater. Into the bungalow, we have a new kitchen custom built in 2015 with custom cabinetry throughout, 3 generous-sized bedrooms on the main level, including a master with a custom walk-in closet, and all custom cabinetry and shoe holders. The main floor also offers a large office, laundry room, fireplace, separate dining room, sunroom, and 3-season entertaining area. Multiple large living spaces make this perfect family home, including a 40-foot-long rec room and games room in the basement, as well as an exercise room and brand new bathroom. For more information, call Tobias Smolders of Remax Escarpment at 905-545-1188. Okay, now we're back and we're going to get into our last appetizer for the show, but let's do a recap of what we already have done. I've brought out some more trays. We have our prosciutto, our melon, and our bocconcini, our salami, cream cheese, and pepper roll-ups. And of course, my favorite part, I had to add the chocolate and the berries because it adds that sweetness to all this salty food that we're going to have throughout after the show.
Can't wait.
But my favorite part of what I put out when company is coming, and it's a great thing that you can make either the night before or it takes 20 minutes when your guests are arriving, is beer candied bacon. That's right, beer candy bacon.
All right, let me try
the
this.
best of both worlds. Let's get a close up on Steve's face because if you want the recipe for this, you have to check out our Facebook page. You won't believe how simple it is. Okay, this is my prize.
This is your
This
yes
is
de resistance.
This is the Tracy dish. I mean, this is typical when people come over and they see all of this, but this, it's a new thing that I found, a new recipe, and I have to say. So I want you to enjoy.
Oh God, this is like male kryptonite. Okay?
Bacon.
You go to a party, you're not leaving the party until this is done.
And what you can pair with it is chocolate.
Awesome.
A little fondue, maybe even add it to some ice cream. But I prefer to just sit here and eat a piece of bacon that's candy.
That is unbelievable.
I know, it's
Good
my
job, Trace.
secret. So you check out our Facebook page for the recipe on this. It's very simple. And my one tip is when you do make this in the oven, use a disposable tray because it gets very hard and it might wreck your tin that your tray that you're doing. So now we're going to get into our third appetizer, and it's very simple. It's oil and bread.
Simple.
How easy is that? And it's the holiday season, so who doesn't want bread?
It's a great combination.
I think that we eliminate it out of our diet throughout the year. That when it comes to the holidays, we like to indulge in all of this,
Don't
right?
forget, we got a resolution coming up in about a week or two right after Christmas, so we're good. So
I'm not
enjoy.
sure. I'm not sure I'm going to be sticking to that or not. I don't really know. So let's get to, this is very simple. Olive oil. Who doesn't have olive oil in their home? Put a nice bowl, add the olive oil. Oh.
I guess you want me to cut up this bread?
Yes, I would love for
Okay.
you to cut up that bread. And I add a little bit of garlic just for some seasoning. Listen to that. Don't you love cooking in the kitchen with me?
It's fun.
It's been an experience. And I also, I made you beer candied bacon.
And that's not leaving here today. I'll tell you right now.
You know, we're here at Mountain View Homes, and we're cooking in the kitchen, and I have to say, I love that this is a working kitchen, and this island. I know it's an upgraded island, but it is beautiful, and just the whole design and layout, it really works with a busy lifestyle, and especially over the holidays or any time of the year when we have family coming over.
They do, and they do offer standard islands in their model plans, in their kitchen plans, which is great.
Most model homes come with that.
That's right.
So what other standards do they have?
The one feature that's really nice is their cabinetry. They offer you, whether it's oak or maple, it's in the same price point, and they got a wide array of colors as well.
Very nice. And do you know what other standards come with the home?
Well, there's a ton of luxury standards that come with the house. Some of the other technical stuff would be the security at all of the home, monitors that they have. There is something that's really unique as well, which is a station where they can use an operating station. It can be located in certain parts of the house depending on the
That is
configuration.
awesome.
It's a great idea.
It's a great place because everything is controlled in
That's
our
right.
home, that it's just like a hub right
Right,
there.
and it's nice to have one area where
Yeah.
you can kind of centralize to do what you need to do.
So here at Mountain View Homes, they have so much to offer, and I love that their standards look like you've upgraded it.
Yeah.
Again, going back to this island, I know it's an upgraded island, but I love that it comes with the standard one. So awesome. Let's get back to my recipe here. Very simple. You can finish cutting up the
Sure.
bread, and who doesn't have bread just hanging out at their home? I did the olive oil. I did a little bit of garlic, and then what I like to do is add some balsamic glaze to the mix, and just swirl it around, make a little design. And what I also added on our tray was like these little crostini crackers, and I did a 12 vegetables, so then we can feel good about eating all that bacon, antipasto.
Is that hand shucked?
No,
At least you're honest about it.
I bought it. You know what, like most things, I'm sorry, but it's convenient to just go to the store and buy it. So there we have our appetizers.
Look how evenly
Companies
sliced those
coming.
were too. Pretty
You
impressive.
are a very good
In
bread
proportion.
slicer. And what are you doing with this?
I was just gonna take that home with me.
Okay, don't waste the end part. Steve, I just want to say thank you so much for
It's been my
joining us
pleasure.
today. We really enjoyed having him on the show and getting to know you a little bit better because we're outside of your store. We're here in the kitchen, and I have to say you're quite handy to have around.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell us, do you have any holiday favorite memories?
Growing up as a kid, we used to have one tradition which was good, and it would be to open up the gifts the night before. And it came to a point where we would just anticipate that because we thought it was great as kids. My parents just wanted to sleep in. So if the gifts were open the night before, guess what? We would just come down and play with the gifts, and they could sleep in on Christmas morning, which makes sense.
But it's a nice memory, and I think that in today's day and age, we're really busy, and it's nice to have those holiday memories. And I'm sure many of you watching can relate to Steve and taking us back and getting to know him a little bit more. Well, thank you for joining us today. And if you would like the recipe for our very easy appetizers, you can check us out on Facebook because we have lots of tips, ideas, and advice from our local experts, from Steve and everyone that we have on our show. Don't forget to pick up your free copy of Our Homes magazine, available on newsstands near you. And thank you to Mountain View Homes in Thorold for having us out here today. Steve, thanks again. I really appreciate you being on the show, and I think that you're great. And you know what? I would love for you to try some more bacon.
Oh, my pleasure.
Bye, guys.
Take care.